In today's video, we're taking a look at how to repair your Intex automatic vacuum, easy and simple. This is so easy, anyone could do it. Everything that we use on the video, we're gonna leave a link on the description. So you woke up today and said to yourself, today is a good day to go to the pool. You do the $1 million stroll to the pool, you look inside and you see debris everywhere. Your non-paid worker, the vacuum, it's not moving. It's not picking up anything, but most importantly, it seems it wants you to do the work. Don't worry, here at the StatUpBox team, we've got your back. A couple of train rides away, then a bus, then a 2-3 mile walk, but a back is a back. And in today's video, we're going to show different things that might be keeping your automatic vacuum on strike. And the first technique is a good old-fashioned cleaning. And when we mean cleaning, you want to verify, especially on the brushes, if you have any hair, debris, or gunk. That is not only going to prevent a good cleaning, but let's say any hair stuck on the brushes can grab any of the wheels and prevent any movement. Also, missing bristles on the brush itself may prevent the vacuum from scraping and picking up any loose debris on the floor, especially hair. So either if you need to replace the brushes for new ones or to do a deep clean, it's easy to remove. The only thing that you need to do is press on one of the sides, and as you can see, like a spring compression action, it will let go of the death grip it has on the wheels. Once removed, you can choose to clean the brushes using another brush. You can use your beautiful strong hands, or if you notice your brush went for the bold look, you can go ahead and replace them. Links on the description. The next plan of attack is to verify the inner workings. For this reason, we're going to go ahead and remove the mesh housing and do a thorough inspection, not only for debris, gunk, or grime, but you especially want to look inside the machines and gears if any hair, debris, gunk, or grime are preventing the gears from turning. If you looked everywhere and you notice that the torture victim is not giving the information, then we can take a look at our next step, and that is verifying the mesh and the mesh housing. You want to verify that you don't have any holes, gashes on the mesh itself, because not only this is going to spill the debris back in the pool, even if it didn't catch on the gear, but because of the pressure of the water going up, that extra fabric that's supposed to be laying down might touch the gears and prevent them from moving. Also, another inspection that you want to do, you want to verify that where the mesh sits on the housing, there's no debris, because if the mesh is not laying perfectly flat inside the housing, that when putting back the cover, because it's not sitting flat, it might hit the gears on one of the sides and prevent it from moving. This can prevent that your non-paid worker does not move, or that it spills the debris back in the pool. That's why you want to make sure that when you clean your mesh, you also clean the mesh housing and verify that the channels is not obstructed by any debris, gunk, or grime. But let's say you already cleaned your soon to be fired worker, you verify that the brushes are not obstructed or missing any bristles, then we can take a look at the second level of attack in the brush hardware, and that is the secondary brush and the flap. Not only you want to verify that any of these are not missing, but most importantly that they're not loose or broken, because let's say the flap is broken, it could push in the mesh, and then the mesh putting pressure on the gears for it to not move. And remember, a constant pressure, like having the brakes on while driving, are going to create unnecessary wear on your gears or inner belts, therefore preventing your vacuum from moving or spilling the debris back in your pool that yesterday it was clean. But let's say you already checked all the above mentioned scenarios, then in that case we're ready for the last front of attack. It will surrender and get back to work. And remember, a pro tip, you can always threaten it to taking a trip to the trash can. That technique always works with other members of the household. Wrong video. And for our last step, we're going to go ahead and replace the belts that not only make our outer brushes move, but also help the wheels turn. And remember, all the parts used on the video, we're going to leave links on the description. And as you can see, the wheels turn freely. It doesn't move the brushes, and and you can feel is not holding onto any of the gears. And to be able to fix this, you're going to notice behind the wheels there are going to be two sets of wheels on each side. One has 3 holes and the other doesn't. Where the belts are located at are the ones with the hole. And to have access to the belts, we're going to go ahead and remove the screws that hold the tire, rim, and housing together. In this particular case is a Phillips screw, and we're going to use the ancient technique passed down generation to generation of lefty loosey, righty tighty. In this particular case, the whole housing comes apart in one piece. If in your case it comes out in multiple pieces, then you want to make sure that when placing it back, you want to reverse engineer every part as it was. So remember, always taking pictures or even recording yourself is the way to go. Once removed, we can notice in our case one of the belts is broken and the other one is completely missing. If yours are completely missing, you're one step closer to victory. If yours is broken inside, then we want to go ahead and remove the broken belt. And remember, if yours is missing or broken, you always want to verify on the sides if any of those pieces or the actual belt itself went to the gears. That might be the reason why your personal assistant is not working. Another test that you want to do is verify that the gear itself is moving, that the screw is not loose or over tightened as well. And if all this looks good, we're ready to install our new belt. You're basically going to go ahead and slip it from the top and then at the bottom to the gear. Then if you notice on our wheel, you're going to notice the smaller gear of the two. This is where we want the belt to go around of. And as you can see, just like CSI, we could see the debris from the older belt as it was wasting away, causing all sorts of problems. And to be able to make the job a lot easier, if you remember the 3 holes on the wheel housing, this is where you're going to place either a small screwdriver or any tool that can fit, so you can stretch out the belt as you push in the tire and adjust it into place. So basically what you want to do is have your tool or small screwdriver already inserted inside of the belt, so when you slide in your tire housing, the screwdriver or tool, it's already inside the belt. Because if you try to insert the tool in between the belt after placing the tire, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Not impossible, but as you know, in life, and especially on DIY world, patience is a virtue. If you notice that the wheel is not going in, it might be that the outer cylinder is not aligned up, and let's say using another screwdriver on the outer part just to align it would do the trick. And a pro tip, always having a Watson goes a long way. An extra hand, it's always good. And now comes the part of the video where you show the whole world what you've been preparing your whole life. You're going to show them your up and down wiggle stretch action, and not your body but the screwdriver and tool as you move the tire forward and back and inward at the same time. And remember, the goal is to stretch the belt around the gear. So as you turn it, you stretch it up a little bit, turn it again, stretch it up a little bit until it fully goes around the gear, and you'll notice that the wheel will go completely in. And remember, once you do it on one, then you have one more to go. The second one is a lot easier than the first one. And now you've done it, grasshopper. Whenever there's a strike on your neighborhood or a belt needs stretching, you're that special someone anyone can call to. You can pat yourself on the back for a job well done. You can connect your vacuum to your pool and see it go off to the sunset. Don't forget, if you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. That really helps. If you have any questions, place them in the comment section below. Either someone on the StatUpBox team or someone on the YouTube community can help you out with an answer. Don't forget to subscribe, follow us on social media. Thank you for watching, and here's the link to our latest video.